Hi, Michelle. Well, thank you for meeting with me.
Hey, Kelly, no problem at all.
Okay, well, it's exciting. We've had our first open home, and there's a purchaser who has gone away and got organised, spoken to a lawyer, and we've got an offer for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, how are we placed?
Okay, so it is a reasonably simple offer, and so this purchaser has offered $875,000. Their initial deposit is $5,000 upon contract being signed by both parties, and the balance of the deposit of $20,000 is payable no later than the 18th of the 11th, and that's because they have a finance clause in here, and they have 14 days to make sure that their finances is all in place. They are pre-approved, so just keep that in mind. I think it's really a safety measure for them. Okay, they are very keen.
Okay, so just understanding it, they want to offer $875 as the purchase price. They'd like to pay a deposit of $5,000 today,
yes.
And then within the next 2 business days, they're going to pay another $20,000.
2 business days after the finance is approved officially.
Okay, so it'll be a deposit of $25,000 in total. Okay, that I understand. Yeah.
And so that full deposit would have to be paid through to you no later than the 16th.
Okay, all right, I understand that.
Okay. Now,
Yep, okay, so what else did they have to say?
Yep, and then the only other items were a building and pest inspection, and that would only take 5 days for that to happen, so we would know by the 7th, so 5 days after this contract date, that was all done. Okay, and I have mentioned to her that there are a couple of people that we can give them details of. All right, whether she uses them or not is over to her.
Okay.
And then the last thing is that the settlement date would be 30 days from the date of this contract. So that brings everything together for you nice and close, because I know you're wanting to get going with the development with your brother, as per our last, when we met. So I have that in mind. So those are the terms and conditions. What's your initial thought?
Obviously the settlement of 30 days is great for me. That works really well for me. The building and pest inspections, etc., all those inspections.
You're confident with those?
No problem at all. That's not going to be a problem at all. Yep. 875 is a little bit low for me. I'd like, considering the amount of people that was through the property on the open home, I think that we've got a chance to potentially get it higher. This is only the first offer, so I think a little bit low for me initially. I'd like to see if we can go back and counter them, see if we can get them up a bit. What in your mind, to have this all done and dusted, this particular purchase, as I said, they are pre-approved to $900,000. Yeah.
What price are you thinking of for me to work towards?
If we can get them, my ultimate goal was $890,000 for the sale. Yeah.
And we have the statistics. We have the comparables that support that.
I think with the amount of people that showed interest that day, I think we've got a good chance of getting that. So if they're willing to come up to that, then we've got it.
Look, I tend to agree.
I think it's a good offer. I think it's a fair offer.
I do too, and I think it's fair. You've not touched any of the other parts that she wanted to put together, any of the other terms and conditions. It's basically on price, and as you say, it was the first open home, and I did mention that the property, there's not too many of them, a street back from the beach, and it is very early days.
Correct,
so it is about making a really good offer that's going to attract.
No, that's okay. I'd like you to go back to them and say, look, happy with 90% of it, but we're looking for a price, and this is where we're at.
Okay.
That's what will finish it off
for
us.
All right. Well, keep your phone with you, because I am going to go back to see her shortly.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep, and I will, of course, keep you updated with that.
All right, no, that sounds excellent.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Kelly.
you,
I'll wait
Michelle.
to hear from you.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.